What's up, y'all? I am here filming in my backyard, and I'm gonna take y'all through a beginner level Vinyasa yoga flow. So we're gonna go through some warrior postures, some sun salutations, and a couple twists, and some light hip openers. So it'll take almost 20 minutes, um, but I think you'll find this really invigorating, especially if you're doing it outside in this Austin, Texas heat in the summertime. So check it out. Let me know if you have questions or anything. To start out, we'll be in child's pose. Just take a moment to find your breath comfortably. So rest your hips towards your heels and fold your chest to your thighs. And allow your forehead to hang heavy on the ground. You might like to take your arms down by your sides. Just one variation that might feel more comfortable for you. We'll take a few deep breaths and then start to rise. Nice and easy, making your way up to a downward dog. Don't worry necessarily about straightening your legs. More about straightening your spine. And let your head hang heavy. Work to wrap your biceps forward and bring your chest back towards your thighs. Take a moment to feel out your downward dog, lifting the toes, the heels, and then take a couple steps forward to your forward fold. Breathe in to rise all the way up, extending your arms up overhead. And we'll take a couple of side stretches here. Interlace your hands. And take a couple side bends, reaching high through the arms, pressing your palms together, and trying to feel the stretch from your feet all the way through your hands. All right, take a full body stretch. And get a couple of breaths on each side. And you can interlace your hands at your low back. Pull your chest wide, shoulder blades together. Breathe into that space you create. And arms come back up. Feel that stretch. Then plant your palms. And we're going to take a couple of twists here. Plant your left hand. Reach your right hand for the ceiling. Yeah. Open wide. Breathe into this space. Bend the left knee. And switch it out. Bend your right knee. Twist the other arm in the air. Breathe into that space. And step back to a high plank. Lower halfway down. And we're going to flip the feet and lift to your upward dog. Straighten your arms. Thighs don't touch the ground for that. And come back to your downward dog. Well, that's your vinyasa. We're going to run through it a couple times. Step back up to the top. Breathe in to rise all the way up. Extending your arms overhead and palms through prayer center. Take another breath in. Reach. Palms come through and then fold forward. Step back to your plank. Same thing. Shift forward, lower halfway, upward dog, downward dog. Yeah. We'll do this one more time. Breathe in, look up. On your exhale, come up to the top of your mat. And breathe in to rise all the way up. Reach your arms. Exhale, palms come down. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold forward. Breathe in, lift. Fold, shift forward to plank. Vinyasa. Back to your downward dog. Just a nice way to warm up. Breathe in, lift your right leg high, give it some movement. Draw the knee forward to your nose, step through to your low lunge. Back heel comes down. Breathe in, rise to your warrior one. Arms come up nice and tall. Back foot's at that 45-degree angle. Stay here for 3 breaths, then plant your palms back to your low lunge. Take your 3-legged dog, then your vinyasa, all the way back to your downward dog. Breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale, move it around some, then sweep it forward to the top of your mat. Back heel down. Inhale, warrior 1. Arms come up. Yeah, good. Hold for 3 breaths. And on an exhale, you'll come back down. Plant your palms, step back. And take your vinyasa. So you can skip these if you like, especially if you're having shoulder issues. What we're going to do here today is just slowly build from that warrior 1. Breathe into reach high. Take a couple breaths. And then we're going to take it to warrior 2. You might take a longer stance for this. Arms reaching wide, trying to get taller through your spine here. Reverse warrior. Right arm reaches up and back. Breathe in as you lengthen your side body. Exhale as you come down. 3-legged, then shift forward to plank. Vinyasa. All the way back. Again, a skippable portion. Left leg high. Step through. Inhale. Warrior 1. Feel like a warrior here. Be strong from your feet to your fingers. And set up your posture with care as you switch to warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Breathe into that. And on your exhale, we'll round it back down. Step back. Take your vinyasa. Back to your downward dog. Building on this flow. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe into warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, vinyasa. All the way back. So we're speeding it up here. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, vinyasa. So you can always treat downward dog like a resting posture if you need a few breaths. Take 2 or 3, but you're ready. Start again. Breathe in. Lift your right leg. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, we're going to add some triangle here. Bring your arms to a T and shift forward. Focus on creating a straight spine best you can. Even the head. Don't let the head dangle here. And you might like to look up, but that can be challenging for balance. So look down if you want to make it a little easier. Then reverse, step back, take your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, lunge. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Reverse. And to your triangle. So that involves a straight front leg. Powerful feet. Strong legs. Alright, so feel that strength. Feel your whole body contribute to this posture. Then reverse. Bend that front leg again. Step back. So with these sun A's and sun B, which is the flow part, we're warming the body up. All right. Now we're ready for a little bit more. Breathe in. Take your same movement. So by now you should be pretty good about this. Right? You should have this memorized. And we're going to go from triangle to your wide-legged forward fold. And we're going to spend a few breaths here. And I like to take it to a wide-legged downward dog. This is where the grass actually helped me to grip and go a little deeper. And take a few breaths. Same like downward dog, pressing your chest back to your thighs. And come back up to your low lunge. Take your vinyasa back to your downward dog. Left leg lifts, step forward, same flow. Stay with it. You'll see differences as you continue this flow. You'll see the postures become more accessible. So stick with it, you guys. It gets better. You start to crave that movement. Back to your wide-legged. Can also reach between your legs for a deeper forward fold. Bend your knees as much as necessary to release your spine there. Stay for 4-5 breaths and come back. Take your vinyasa. Back to your downward dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale. Now we're in a high crescent lunge. So the back heel is lifted and you're looking for straight lines between the ankles, knees, and hips. Bring the palms together at prayer, and then we're going to take a prayer twist. Left elbow to your right thigh. Even though you're compressed here, make sure you're still taking full breaths. Full breaths that give you the benefits of the posture. Then plant your palms inside your right foot for your lizard. Focus on stable body parts. So you're pressing into the ground, pressing your front foot and drawing back on the right hip. Draw your heart forward, trying to lengthen the spine. Press away with your back toes and breathe, folks. Breathe deeply to really maximize what you get from your practice. And this is a really good hip opener, so feel free to spend a lot more time here if you need to. And stack, take your right leg up high. Carefully, slowly flip your dog. Come to your wild thing. Yeah, so your left leg is straight. Really anchored into the ground. That helps you to rotate. Helps you to flip. And we like to take your vinyasa. And we'll do the other side. Step forward to your high lunge. Arms come up overhead. Get a few breaths. Do a checklist starting with the feet. Fill your whole body all the way to the top. Bring your palms together and twist. Right elbow to your left thigh. So that elbow to thigh connection gives you some leverage, allowing you to twist a little bit deeper. Each inhale, think of lengthening your spine. Each exhale, think of deepening your twist. Maximize your benefits. We'll stay here for about 5 breaths, and then we'll take your lizard. Step outside of your left hand, but don't step far outside of it. You can press the shin and the left arm towards each other. And find stability through that pressure. Find length across the spine and try not to let your hips dip to the side. And extend your leg. Keep a tight core as you flip your dog. Protect your spine through this motion. Breathe. Feel that light back bend. And on an exhale, you can keep your core tight as you come back to your three-legged posture, not in a hurry. Vinyasa as you like. Back to your downward dog. And take a few restful breaths in your downward dog, seeing how it may have changed since the first one of your class, the first one that we did. You can come to a seat on your butt or on your heels and take another couple breaths. We're going to get into a couple back bends before we close it out. So when you're ready, shift your hips, extend your legs out in front, and come on down to your back. And let your heels come close to the glutes, feet hips distance apart. And this is set up for bridge pose. Now lift your hips up into the air, traction your feet forward as you press down through your palms. Let the weight sink into the shoulders and keep your shoulders wide. Also, keep your neck long, chin away from your chest. And you can lower down. If you'd like to take wheel, frame your ears with your palms. Lift your hips just like you're going into bridge. And then push into your hands. You don't want your hands to be too far back, because that'll put a lot of stress on the shoulders here. So try to keep them as beneath the shoulders as you have the mobility to. Palms are solid, glutes are solid, feet are solid. So one solid body for that back bend. Lower down the way you came in for your Supta Baddha Konasana. This feels nice after back bends. Let the knees fall open, feet together. And you can put a hand on your heart, one on your stomach, just as a way to connect with your breath and your pulse. And stay here, absorb the benefits of that back bend. They can be invigorating, they can be enlivening. So get your money's worth out of them. And one beautiful way to finish up is a happy baby. Bring your knees to your chest and grab opposite feet. And find some movement. You can kick, you can play, you can explore, but resist your kicks. All right, pull your hands into your feet and kick into your hands. Back and forth, open and close, straighten, bend your legs. Be creative, be exploratory, be curious here. Maybe you learn something new about your body. Again, all these postures can be done for longer or shorter periods. You can cut and paste. But this is a basic flow to meet some basic yoga needs. Finish up by resting in Shavasana. Thank you guys for watching. Be well.